Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back. This is Ragnarok here with episode 2 of my Total War Saga's Thrones of Britannia Gwined Let's Play on Legendary difficulty. Alright, so I apologize for last episode for stumbling around a little bit. I've since taken a look at things and sort of figured things out a little bit in the meantime. I was recording last night at like 3 in the morning. I wasn't really expecting to have access to the game so early, to be perfectly honest. We're going to go with the Quartermaster for now. We're definitely want to get Forager as well, I think, because of that bonus replenishment. But I don't know. These are going to be tough choices because Champion I would like as well, because Champion getting more command increases the size of the General's bodyguard, which is going to be really valuable because the General's bodyguard, the General cannot fall until the bodyguard, I think, loses 70% is what I've been told. Initially I thought it was 30%, that once he falls below 70%, he can be killed, but I think you have to lose 70% of the bodyguard, so increasing the number of unit models in his bodyguard is going to be really huge to keep him in the fight. Plus the General's bodyguard is going to be very strong unit. We're going to get rid of this. Alright, just want to see the stance, how much movement we need to do for encamp. Plus 50% of total campaign movement. Can he get into here? Alright, yeah, so the situation, let's take a look at the overview map. So we have a Mercian army right here on the border, and I know we're not at war with Mercia, but there's a good chance they're going to come in here and attack us, which means coming down here may be a bad idea. Now, our ally, our other brother, should be able to subdue them on their own for the time being anyway. So what I'm thinking is maybe we'll send one of these generals around by sea and see if we can scoop up some of these minor settlements while he fights with the main army, and then we're gonna have to send Anarut this way to deal with the Mercians. I think it's the best course of action. And the thing is, we could, taking this settlement would give us a perfect choke point to be able to defend against them. So once we take that, could potentially refocus our efforts completely down here if our allies can't take it. But yeah, like I said before, I really want to get this settlement because of the gold. Would be really nice to pick that up. So yeah, I think that's what the plan is. So we're going to bring our king over here, and we need to get some more troops. I think for now, just go with the cheaper spears, and we'll get some archers as well. Potentially get another spear. Just leave it like that now. Or we could get a sword. Be a bad idea to have some swords in the army either. Probably gonna recruit that. I just want to make sure that we don't need that money for something else. Alright. So this guy has got a little bit more replenishment. I'm gonna send him around this way. And we'll send them down here, see if we can, at the very least, just distract them by taking... damn it to hell. Can't make it in one turn. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Anyway, and this bloke is going to come down this way. At least he gets replenishment when he comes down. Now let's take a look at the diplomacy and see if we can give these guys a war coordination target. let's have them focus their efforts there. And then that way maybe we can steal some of this territory. I don't believe there's... I think it's just the one army they have presently, so... We'll see. Oh, son of a bitch, actually. I was thinking maybe we should send him up to support the army, just to give us a little bit of extra cavalry, because we don't know exactly what we're up against here. But we should have the numbers against them. These replenish a little bit. What does the garrison look like here? Decent sized garrison. I don't think we'll be able to defeat them inside the settlement, so long as we fight them outside the settlement, we should be fine. Alright, cool. Oh, and something else I was forgetting about, I wish I would have done this last turn, perfectly honest as well, is economy of taxes. Let's boost the taxes. This gives us a little bit more food as well. We're going to be -7 food. That's okay, so long as we don't go too far into the minus. +2, we are building up some of these structures that are going to give us more food. I think probably what we're going to do here, I mean, we could use the public order, definitely. But getting rid of this building just basically because it's not really going to do much. It's costing us 150 per turn for -10% corruption and -10% corruption in all adjacent provinces. That's not going to be valuable until later on, and in like once the settlement is built up, because as you can see here, the corruption is -2%, so it's costing us very, very little at the moment. Corruption. So I think the building itself is costing us more. I would like to get more estates, and then that way we can get our leaders' influence up and help with keeping the our other characters loyal. Church helps with public order as well. On level 3 gives you fame. But I think probably what we'll end up doing is, in the meantime, is do a granary right now. Plus, I don't think we have the technology yet for estates. Yeah, our technology not yet researched. So I think probably what we'll do is the granary, give us more food and better replenishment. That should be valuable. Garrison's actually pretty good too. Something we'll probably build at some point as well, so that we don't have to keep armies stationed there. But in any case, I think we can probably safely move on. The family tree, there's not a lot of options we can do here right now. We just have to hope these guys don't cause a civil war for the time being. All of the offices are being occupied right now by these guys, and just don't have cash to do any of the options here with these guys. So we'll have to wait and see, and just hope they don't civil war. Maybe recruiting them is a little bit premature. Maybe we should have just focused on getting this army to full strength first. But anyway, still learning. And yes, I will actually recruit that sword now. It's going to put us at -17 food. So. Alright, so I talked a little bit about last time about what the channel is about and what I'd like to include with my Let's Plays. Basically, philosophy, gaming, and storytelling. It's kind of the theme of things. And video games are kind of the new frontier of storytelling. They have been for about at least 20 years now, and more, you know, they're becoming more interactive all the time and more in depth. I mean, like when I was growing up, video games, you know, like a game that, you know, an RPG that you sunk like 30 hours into, well, was a long video game back then. But now, I mean, you know, like these Total War games, you can easily sink 100 or so hours into them, which is pretty unbelievable. Alright, so yes, let's get this granary built. Let's
We will
move
serve you well.
here. Just wondering if it would make sense to merge these units. Can't. Oh, could actually afford more spears, but just not available. Can't actually afford any of better spears. Ah, damn it! I thought this guy would have enough room to move there. These guys are gonna get there first. Unfortunate.
Songs will be sung.
Have you moved there?
Move out.
Oh shit! Just gonna send them up that way. Anyway, yeah, we'll send these guys down here just to see if they can take some of the minor settlements. I guess it's just the 2 that they hold. They hold 2 major settlements. Alright, let's move to here. And then possibly declare war on them next turn. See what they do.
My warriors will not falter.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's not Flemish. Axes, we can't afford a max. Could afford a skirmisher, but I think we'll just leave it like this for now.
We are Arthur's folk,
And let these guys replenish. So it'll be a relatively strong stack, and we should have them overmatched as well. Alright, we're just going all out for food. Just obviously, that's gonna be very beneficial. Public order presently is balanced, but mainly because our characters are present here. So it looks like the army doesn't give any kind of bonus for public order. But 2 more turns and the food should be fine. Alright, I think we can safely end another turn. Just take a look at this. There's just really we can do right now. We're we only have the 1 estate, unfortunately, and giving that to one of these guys is going to cause less influence for estates held. It's giving him 1 influence. It's going to be a little bit tricky to balance, but just give it a little bit of time. Right, so for me, I think all of the best stories have really great philosophy in them, and tell us something about life, or at least help us to understand or make sense of life in some way. And to me, that's something I want to include in the Let's Plays, just to give them something different and something unique, a little bit of a different spin on things than maybe some of the other YouTubers, what they might do. But I'm a philosophy guy, and yeah, it's a big part of my motivation for doing this channel, is that game like Total War, I can talk about this sort of stuff and add it in. This man has been declared your heir and will ascend to the throne upon you passing. Fair enough. What the hell? This kid died? Kid died, I guess. Well, that's definitely unfortunate. Do have a daughter. Hopefully he has another kid. He's only 28. How old is she? 27. So hopefully he'll have some more kids. That's really unfortunate that her kid died, but well, what can you do? Alright, so what are we doing here? So let's have you pop in there. We'll occupy. Sacking it doesn't seem fit. Why does sacking it create less public order problems? Does this damage? I guess sacking it damages the building. Let's try sacking it and just see what. Oh, we don't actually get to. Okay, and now we can
question.
Yeah, that's freaking weird. Cannot afford to repair. Okay. Yeah, so it does damage the buildings. And let's see if this will be interesting to see if they repair over time.
We will do you proud.
Ooh.
For the glory of the Cymry.
Where did
Yes,
that...
sir.
You guys
Not
are
an
seriously
option.
standing right
We will
freaking
serve
there.
you well.
You gotta be kidding. Alright, so I think we're gonna attack them there. But before we do that... Actually... Yeah, let's sort this out now. Could recruit some more spears. Chance to replenish units, 24%. Units replenish per turn. This one. Okay, so it's kind of weird that the units replenish based on chance. But I feel like this would have been a great game for them to reintroduce population, but fuck, whatever, what do I know? I mean, I'm definitely not at the point where I should be really criticizing them, but I feel like if they're gonna do something like that, that population would be really great in this game. Alright, how many more turns till... 3 more turns, 1 more turn. Okay. Yeah, so food is gonna be okay.
My warriors will not falter.
Actually, let's go to diplomacy. Is anyone else at war with Mercia? Nobody. They got nothing going on. They're not at war with anyone, and they don't have any ally. Now, what is their relation to Mercia? They don't like them. Doesn't look like. So maybe they will join with us.
May my misgivings at your visit prove unfounded.
Yeah. We're gonna call allies to help. Hopefully they don't. Ethics matter. So let's see.
You want war?
Alright, good. We are joined by our allies. That's perfect. Border cleared. Alright, motherfuckers should not have trespassed against us. And we could probably even auto-resolve this, but I do need to get a handle on the troops and just see what the capabilities of our units are before we get too far into the campaign, I think. What do I think? Alright, so they have more cavalry than us, so we'll have to be a little bit careful here. I do really like these maps. The style that they've done for the battle maps is pretty cool. Right, so with storytelling in relation to this particular campaign, I think that the story of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table is one of the best. It's a really, you know, it's one that I grew up with and really enjoyed, and it's one that I think is very very well loved. You know, there's a lot of different iterations of it and things like that. And, I think it's definitely something that will add a little bit of different flavor to this campaign. These maps are actually pretty good size, I would say. These are, I'd say these are probably bigger maps than the Warhammer map. Maybe, I'm not sure. It's hard to gauge. But I just fought a battle on one of the Warhammer maps just earlier today actually, and it was such a tiny map. I guess this is our settlement right over here. Plus to the units, the way that they've designed the units in this, the unit models are squished together more to represent that close quarter combat of the shield walls and everything. So, right, yeah. If anybody knows how to on-pin this and hide this, maybe it's in the options. Let me just take a look here. Game, fight, run, unit, but picked up trail, target, no, book groups, unit tooltip expand. Ah. Oh, yeah, I guess that one. I guess that wasn't it. Damn it to hell. Fucking annoying. I don't even know what the unit tooltip. Just leave that on as always. Yeah, I don't freaking know. So yeah, if anyone knows how to get rid of this box here, because that's part of the screen that I would like to be able to see, you know. You guys know that I like to put this down just to see a little bit more of the screen. Yeah, this is just the way that I like to play, to be honest. So rather be able to see everything that's going on. Alright, so I think we're gonna put our swords in behind here. Just save them until we actually need them. We're gonna stretch out as wide as we can, I think. Swords will keep in behind. Just to support the center and the archers. Same thing, and just get the weaker units on the edges.
That's the way.
Alright. This is gonna be a pretty straightforward battle. We're gonna keep the king back in behind here for now.
Swordsmen. Archers. Archers.
Actually,
Who needs thrashing? Who needs thrashing? Spearmen! Spearmen!
this group and lock it if we can. Controls. Ah, cool. You can put them on AI. Group attack. Bend. Does that lock the group? Yeah. Okay, good.
Bowman!
Hands up a little bit. I think we should be good here.
Now we're talking!
Alright, cool. Sorry about that, guys. Just still getting used to the interface. Up a little bit.
Archers!
I guess I don't have to move so fast.
Archers! Now we're
The
talking!
archers.
Faster, horsemen!
They in shield wall? No. Yeah, they have another cavalry unit somewhere. Oh, wait. Maybe they don't. Maybe their general is... Archers bunched in behind there. Yeah, I think this is just going to be shield against shield here. And they're going to wait for us.
Bowmen! Quick march it is! Pound the ground! Strike them hard!
Right up
March it
there.
is! Levy men!
Those archers moved up.
Pound the ground! Swift as the wind!
And we'll just use the king defensively for now to defend against these horsemen. I'm gonna try and... this really bothers me. Sorry guys, to keep dwelling on it, but I really want to move that. I mean, I know like the information is nice to have there. I'm not gonna lie. It's, you know, it's good to be able to keep track of who's getting kills and things like that, and what the units, you know, what's going on with the units. But I would rather be able to see the screen and pull this up when I want to have it pulled up. Anyway, not gonna mention it again. Alright, they are in shield wall. Just wondering. Wondering how powerful the shield wall is here. If we pull them up, pull our troops up and put them in shield wall, if we'll be able to take out their archers and not sustain too much damage here to our... Alright, you guys get into shield wall. What kind of damage are we taking? Yeah, see that first volley took a lot of damage. Alrighty, it's go time, boys. You should be able to take these guys on, I think. Damn it. How are we doing over here?
See, they flee before our might.
I want you guys to focus down them. You guys just flank in. How are we doing? Alright, good stuff. Just make sure these guys don't come back. Oh man, he kicked their ass. I guess these are just, they're just scout horsemen, that's why. Alright. And we're screwing around. You need to get in there as well. How are we doing here? Oh, for fuck's sake. How do we get our archers in there? Alright, good. They're in skirmish mode. Actually, guys out on the flanks here. Guys come out this way and we'll get some shots in behind them.
They are leaving the field.
Who the hell is leaving the field? Must be one of our spear units. Yeah, one of the spear units on the flanks. Even though they were flanking these guys. Alright, it's only lost two units so far. Come on, get into position. Finish them off now too. Alright, start shooting. Good, good, good. Come on, don't let them escape.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Alright, I'm back over here. Whoa.
It's a rout! Our warriors flee the battle!
Where are our spears? Spears? Well, these guys were under quite a bit of pressure. They're taking on the royal companions though, so I mean, it's just a tier 1 spear unit that was fighting them. This shouldn't be too hard on them. Actually,
the enemy general is dead!
Good, good, good. You guys can get back in here. Alright, good, good. Pretty well. Let's pull the spears out. The archers shoot some of these guys. finish these guys off. I mean, could get a second battle in here. Just get a little bit more experience, or we can just finish them off. I gotta say, the game does look really, really good as well. Very, very pretty. Pretty looking game. Anyway, that should do it. Close victory this time around. Lost a lot of spears. It doesn't look like we lost any archers, and I think we lost one unit model from Anirud's bodyguard as well. This unit might have survived. Maybe this one too, but I think the rest of them finished off. 153 kills, not bad. Archers racked up a decent amount of kills. 88, 70, 1, 6, and the spears did their job. Just held the line. Take the replenishment once again. Just want to keep our troops as close to full strength as possible.
My warriors will not
Probably
falter.
what we'll do is merge some of these guys up. But we are just over the half-an-hour mark, guys. So I'm going to end the episode there. We'll probably move on this settlement next turn and see if we can siege it out and take some territory from them, and maybe even start moving into Mercia. I mean, I don't know. We'll figure out what we want to do. But thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Episode number 3 is up next. So have a great day, guys. This is Ragnarok saying goodbye.